mercy. Please forgive me. Forgive me for I have sinned. How do I buy this thing? How much does it cost? What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I slate what recent news topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. And yeah, guys, today is Friday, May the 6th. We're done with the whole Star Wars, May joke, so none of that happening today. I've been told by the higher ups, aka you guys, that apparently longer intros isn't actually a problem. You don't mind me sitting here just rambling and talking about nothing in the beginning of videos before we get into the actual content. So that's good to know, I guess. I'll try to experiment with both, and I am doing that just now. But we don't have a sponsor for today, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into today's topics. And I think I've spent enough time on this intro just rambling. So you guys know the drill. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. So yeah, this one was a pretty big one. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys heard about this. Dave Chappelle. My boy Chef Beck said Dave Chappelle was attacked. That's right. And it looks like here's linking to a tweet that says someone attacked Dave Chappelle at his show and his security team left that man looking like Mojo Jojo. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know the exact scene he's talking about. I don't know if you can tell by looking at this picture, but I can't show you in detail because it might get some YouTube trigger or whatever. But my man's elbow is literally like this. Okay, what is that? Hot sauce? Buffalo sauce? Oh, I got buffalo sauce on my thing from food from Wings. Need to put this in the wash. I'm not a dirty person. Anyway, his elbow is like this, but it's not like he's been in his elbows like this. It got inverted, dog. By the way, if you guys don't know the Mojo Jojo pose they're talking about, this is this one where Bubbles. Was this the one with Bubbles? I was gonna say this wasn't Meathead. No, this was when Bubbles thought that she was Mojo Jojo. He's like, I'm Mojo Jojo. That joke was funny. Anyway, moving on. This is literally prime Powerpuff Girls. Anyway, here is footage of somebody recording it, which I think I can actually use as someone else's phone footage. It's not official, but here's Dave Chappelle. He's at a stand-up, and if you haven't seen him get, bodied or tackled by the dude, well, now you're gonna find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip-hop history.
Boom! Right there. So right there, dude gets up, tackles him on stage. How he got on stage, I don't know. Takes Dave down, but Dave gets back up, and you got 3-4 goons about to just literally murk this dude in the background. Probably. I'm about to let's see how this. I actually haven't seen this clip yet. Let's see how it plays out. So he's running. Dang, somebody just slipped and busted. He ran backstage. There's Dave Chappelle in the front still. And now they're doing the slow motion joint. So here's the slow. I'm not doing this. This is slow motion. Came in there with the tackle. He jumped off the ground. When you tackle someone, you don't jump. You don't leave your feet. You keep your feet planted on the ground. Anyway. Oh, that's
going to kill that.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta see this.
So they're back there stomping him. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. I mean, you can't see it, but they are all back there stomping this guy.
Thank God that was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped.
Oh Jesus. I'm gonna stop right here. It's funny, but also it could have not been funny, because from what I understand, the person who tackled him apparently had a weapon. Apparently he had like a fake gun, but had a knife attached to it or something like that. Like he had a weapon that I think he could have used, that he could have killed this man if he wanted to. I'm assuming. I don't know what his mission plan was. I don't know if he went to go to tackle him and then go for the raise, like and like I don't know what this man's plan was, but it did not work out. And my man's right now is in the background, literally getting stomped like Dave Chappelle off the skit. Literally just getting stomped nonstop.
And we just wailed on his legs.
Anyway, Jakey, a couple of you guys let me know. This said no felony charges for the dude who bum rushed Dave Chappelle with a knife. And this picture here is what it was. I'm confused. Is that a gun knife? Is that like... Yo, my man is like Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. Is that like it's a gun knife? Or it's a gun and a blade? I'm so confused. This man literally came at him like Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. But I can't believe it says LADA George Gaskin will not bring felony charges against man who tackled Dave Chappelle while brandishing a knife. What? I don't understand that. Is it because he didn't brandish the knife or because he got stomped out in the back? I'm kind of confused. Anyway, apparently after Dave Chappelle got stomped out, there was some post-credit stuff. Like, obviously he had to he was making jokes, which were really funny. If I'll find the clip, I'll show it to you, but he was kind of joking about it. He's like, compose yourselves, you know, like, everybody calm down. Just doing what Dave Chappelle does, which is most natural comedians do. It very, very reminds you of Will Smith slapping the hell out of Chris Rock, and then Chris Rock kind of like playing it off like a comedian, except Chris Rock was actually here at the actual event, and this is what he had to say.
Was that Will Smith?
Dude's face right here like, You knew he was going to say it. And here it is. I found it. The aftermath video, basically what happened after the dude got stomped out. I guess Dave Chappelle was trying to get the audience back to understanding what was going down. I'll play a bit of the clip for you.
Oh, now everybody comes out for the curtain call. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, by the way. Jamie, where you at? Jamie, hold up.
My boy, Jamie Foxx. The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Make some noise for Fox. Whenever you're in trouble, Jamie Foxx would show up in a sheriff's hat. Turn the mic up. I grabbed the back of that head. His hair was spongy. Absorbent. Everybody compose yourselves. I wanted this to be a peaceful moment, and I'm sure now it is.
Anyway, yeah, guys, that's Dave Chappelle basically getting tackled by a dude. We're laughing about it. Again, like I just said, we're laughing because, you know, like nothing happened to him, but like the worst case scenario could have happened here, man. It seems like people were getting bold now, and after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, not to be the same, by the way. That's a completely different situation, okay? Some bystander coming out of nowhere and tackling Dave Chappelle in front of millions of people versus like freaking Chris Rock making a joke about Will Smith. You know, Will Smith, Chris Rock know each other. That was like a personal slap. Doesn't make it acceptable. But I don't know. Now the slap that Will Smith did is making people bold, man. Now comedians gotta have bodyguards or have gates or bulletproof. That's just I can't imagine in like 10 years to be a comedian. Now you're gonna have to have like bulletproof little glasses all around you just in case you sell a joke that someone doesn't like. That'd be absolutely wild. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about it. I don't know why the guy didn't get charged, but it is what it is. It got definitely messed up and brutally beat. I think he had a knot on his head the biggest size as a freaking coconut. I don't know what happened to this man, but we're going to find out later, I guess, as things go by. So guys, quick update. This has to do with the Sonic community and also the black community. That's right, fellas. Both Sonic and black people are eating today. The Petrie said the new trailer for Sonic Prime made everyone resubscribe to Netflix. And if you guys don't know, it says Sonic the Hedgehog, check out a quick teaser for Sonic Prime coming to Netflix. It's only 14 seconds.
I know what you're thinking. I'm good and powerful, apparently. Jealous?
Yeah, so that's it. Sonic, I don't know if you guys know this, but Sonic's gonna have his own Netflix show that's gonna be coming up soon. So yeah, you're probably wondering, Omni, what about the black people part? Well, if you guys didn't know, my boy Games Cage made this tweet and I replied to it as well. He said, okay, so it's confirmed that the new Sonic VA for Prime is Devin Mack. They picked somebody pretty fresh. He's done some stuff for Lego shows, Bakugan, and Total Drama Island LOL. Shout out to having Sonic with a black VA for the first time since Jaleel White. I think that's been since like 1995, which was some people were saying. And yeah, you got your boy here. That's what I'm talking about, black people. Sonic is finally black, officially, okay? So you scroll down a little bit, bam. This is the official new Sonic. And no, this is not Shadow. This is just Black Sonic. Wait a minute. Hold up. Pause. Wait. What did I miss? How did I not realize that I didn't recognize the name Jaleel White for a second, but then I saw his face when I was scrolling down that Jaleel White is Steve Urkel. I did not realize at one point in time that Steve Urkel was the voice of Sonic. It makes sense now. I think nostalgia is coming up. I might have blocked out parts of my childhood or something like that, younger growing up. But now it's starting to make sense. I do remember this vaguely, but I completely forgot that Steve Urkel, aka Jaleel White, was the voice of Sonic at one point in time. Lord have mercy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Don't do this to me, yo. It's way too early, okay? So we're Indigo. Guys, it's way too early. What happened here? I saw this trending. Why you got me talking about this? Oh my god. Someone gonna be this in one of those large bottles used for model ships. You guys don't know. Okay, look. A little bit of tiny like Final Fantasy Tifa news / horny news. Tifa always finding herself in the lewd parts of the internet. Apparently there's a tweet that went viral here, which it says, so this exists 1/4 scale statue of Tifa doing the Jack O pose. And that is a combination of words that I did not expect, but I am absolutely glad and happy to hear. For those of you guys who are not heathens and or horny degenerates like me and don't know what the Jack O pose is that Jack-O is a character from Guilty Gear, the fighting game Guilty Gear, and Jack-O is this girl, and she has this pose that only she does where she lays down. It's almost an impossible pose. It became a meme at one point when she came into the new Guilty Gear Strive point, and apparently Tifa is actually doing this pose. Final Fantasy VII Remake, why does this look so legit? There's no way that like Final Fantasy signed off on this, right? So this has to be like a why is the Buster Sword back? Oh my god, let me see if there's another angle. Man, Lord have mercy. Please forgive me. Forgive me for I have sinned. How do I buy this thing? How much does it cost? What's wrong with the internet, bro? Tifa in a full skirt, caked up. Oh my god, that's y'all. The internet. Oh man, there's something wrong with y'all, man. Y'all are wild, bro. That's crazy. Look, I need y'all to send me the link to actually buy this thing so that I can report it. Okay. Ain't no way that I'm going to actually purchase this object, but maybe I will report the link instead. So send me the link so that I can report it, and we'll go from there. Okay, I found the alternate angle, the one that you guys were looking for. I can't scroll down anymore, okay? Because it's just that might get me eviscerated from YouTube. But the standard version of it is $544 freaking dollars, going all the way up to the advanced version, both extra bodies, $728. Oh, how big is this thing? We're done. All right, we're done. It's there. If you guys want it, it's there. I showed you the way, and it is what it is. So, okay, we got some Scott the Wise news. Finally, I was wondering where he's been. You guys haven't been telling me to talk about Scott the Wise, and I noticed that not a lot of stuff has been popping up in my subscription feed when it comes to Scott. T-Bay Jam said, our boy Scott the Wise on why he has been absent from YouTube for a while. Maybe share some insight with that work-life balance. Oh, man, you always hate to see that happen. I don't know if this is going to be one of those things where, like, Scott is usually when YouTubers stop uploading, there's myriad of reasons, but one of them usually has to do with like burnout, kind of just like not being able to figure out how to come up with content, or being too exhausted to do content, or stretching yourself too thin over a myriad of things, so that then you just again feel too burned out and exhausted to actually make content. Like that's probably what this has to do with. But I'll go ahead and read this with you guys really fast. Let's figure out why Scott hasn't been uploading. This tweet from Scott the Wise says, hello, hi, welcome. I wanted to apologize for my prolonged absence this year. Absolutely nothing is wrong. I've just been busy juggling numerous larger projects all at once to come back, with an addition to figuring out what a good schedule for myself moving forward should be. Okay, that's good. Nothing happening with his mentor or anything like that. It sounds like he just has a lot going on. I do know that he was working with G4 TV, and then G4 TV was taking up his episodes and chopping and screwing it basically to put it on their episodes. So I know that was a thing. I don't know if that's taken up any of his time. The past 5 years, I've put this YouTube channel above everything else, and I don't regret it. However, as each year passes, not only do I have a higher standard for writing, editing, camera work, etc., but I want to ensure my personal life isn't eaten up entirely by these kinds of projects. I love them so much. This is what I've always wanted to do, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I don't want to spend all my time at the computer, writing and editing. I want to spend 90% of my time at the computer writing and editing. So yeah, I definitely feel that, man. I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, off and on, sometimes very, very active, sometimes inactive, being caught up and trying to juggle this between that and a full-time job and a lot of other responsibilities, and me doing almost majority of my time doing all of the editing, doing all of the creation process, everything that you can think of. Takes up a lot of the freaking time, where sometimes it definitely has a damper on your social life. Actually, recently I've been trying to become more social, because I realize I'm in a phase now where I don't have a lot of IRL friends anymore. Like when I had my last job at PwC, at least I had like the happy hour buddies and stuff that, you know, we could all be pissed off about work for and get some drinks and chill. Now that I'm doing kind of YouTube and I'm at my office, I'm at home all the time, I don't got that community space anymore. So I gotta like go out and like find people. Anyway, continuing, he said, a while back, I was going through my phone's camera roll, and nearly all of my pictures from the past few years were related to some work I was doing for a video, which kind of bummed me out how everything I do is related to the channel in some way. I have some of the best friends, family, and loved ones in the world who support and understand what I do, and I will forever be eternally grateful for them and their help, and because of that, I know I need to make more time for everybody around me, as well as myself. Wanting to create bigger and better content while also trying to ensure I make time to be human means I can't keep to the normal weekly upload schedule, which is what he's been doing very, very long time, which is tough because that's how my brain has been wired to work. Yes, believe me, I wanted to get back to the swing of things for over a month now, but I have over a dozen Scott the Waz episodes I'm working on at the same time, many of which range from 30 minutes to 2 hours long, with music and animation involved and all of that. Jeez. So trying to work on all of these in addition to chipping away at projects for later this year, while also trying to nail down a concrete schedule that's a healthy balance between work and life after being absolutely exhausted from 2021. That is why I have been quiet. Maybe also because I do not like social media. Oops. See you soon. Anyway, as you guys can probably imagine, as you scroll down, everyone is basically showing their support for Scott the Waz. Again, I told you guys, but Scott the Waz, one of those YouTube creators, I don't even know if I gave you guys an introduction. He makes YouTube videos about games in a way that no one else really does it. Kind of like not a documentary style, but just it's a Scott the Waz style. He's one of the relics of YouTube that you just don't mess with, okay? You got to keep him, and you got to protect him, and you got to keep Scott the Waz alive, healthy, and well. We love this guy. So that's the Scott the Waz update. Let me know how you guys feel. I definitely understand where he's coming from. I'm actually in a place where, remember when I used to upload every freaking day? The whole late Omnis things? You guys always ask me about that. I guess I'll give you guys a quick update on that. I got burnt as hell from it. Every freaking morning, waking up, making a video, and then doing that process for hours and hours and hours took out a lot of creative juices from me. And just doing that for about almost 150 days plus, that's not even what a lot of YouTubers do, but doing that every single day kind of started exhausting me and draining me because I was doing other things as well in my life. So it's I can definitely understand how the juggle can be real. Right now, I'm trying to reset my mental health because I feel like years and years of working nonstop over a decade. I feel like an entire decade of my life got just taken away by just working nonstop. I've been trying to reset and refresh. I've been trying to figure out the best spacing between social media, which is why you don't see me on Twitter all the time. I'm trying to figure that whole jazz out too, while also trying to figure out how to make better content for you guys on here as well. I know we do the same thing all the time, but truly, I have in the back of my mind been trying to figure out how to upgrade this process and what we do here to make it more fun and enjoyable for everybody, both people who are currently watching and new users as well. So I definitely understand what Scott is going through, but yeah, that's the Scott the Waz update. Let me know how you guys feel, man, and yeah, we support Scott. When he comes back, we'll be there and watching his content. So the Azul Jade said, Omni, you know what I'm going to ask? Pokemon Smasher Pass Omni Edition, stop avoiding it. It's out. I already have it. It's ready. It's on the second channel. I just gotta wait to make it go public. I think by the time this video comes out today, I'm going to also release it on the second channel as well sometime this evening. Okay, so you guys don't know I have a second channel, Omni But Stronger. I have not been using it very often because I have not been streaming on twitch.tv/InfernoOmni recently because I am depressed. But when I do get out of my rut and I can get back into streaming, then you guys should be able to see it. But I'm thinking the Pokemon Smasher Pass Omni Edition should be available available for you guys to watch by today. So enjoy and let me know what you guys think. So Electrician, a lot of you guys said this, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness comes out. Yep, it did. It came out yesterday, and it says May 6th, but I watched it yesterday at the movie theaters. And I will not give you guys any spoilers to it, but I will tell you guys that I wasn't a huge fan, which sucks because I'm a very huge Marvel fan, and I really do like Doctor Strange in itself. But something about this movie was a bit off. I don't know what made it off, but it didn't flesh well. It didn't have a lot of the Marvel mechanics that I would say that I would actually love in a Marvel movie. Doctor Strange, I think, is a great character. I think his acting is also absolutely well, but I do find he's one of the guys who like pairs well with certain people, right? Like if you put him next to like Tom Holland, like his Spider-Man, or you put him next to like Tony Stark or certain people in the Marvel universe, he does really well. And is that my cat? As I was saying, he does very well with certain people, but I did not feel this connection. He was hanging out with this little girl the entire time, usually with the show that he was trying to protect. And I don't know if it was her acting, but I did not feel any kind of like connection between those two like I did between like, you know, him and Spider-Man. Now, I absolutely loved Wanda in this. I did not realize the story was going to be what it was going to be coming into it because I don't like to watch anything pre-hand. It was really, really freaking good. A lot of parallel multiverse madness stuff. Like if you guys are into all the multiverse and all of that, you will absolutely love it. But I don't know, man. Something about it didn't flow or kick it for me. I can't figure out what it was. I'd have to give it like a 6 out of 10, probably 6 or 7 out of 10 for me with the multiverse, but it's enjoyable. You will enjoy it. It just might not hit that scratch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Indi? You agree? So guys, usually we don't talk too much about Smash news, but this one was absolutely hilarious. I don't know if you guys were caught in the 411 or if you heard what was happening, but it's an incredibly funny story. Emerald and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about it. GimR tried to reveal a new tech that would have changed everything, but something went wrong. So if you guys don't know, GimR, CEO, BGC Bootcamp, was basically going to show off some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tech. And the tech was supposed to be legendary. This is not the first time GimR has basically come out with some type of legendary, you know, content or some legendary tech that changes the entire game. So for those of you guys who missed it, there's a quick video right here that I'll play that basically says, what do Smash Bros. Think about my new tech that everybody wants to discover and figure out what it is. And the video itself here is kind of epic because he has a bunch of top players and people from all over the world being like, oh my god, this is going to change the entire game in itself.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the footstool, like the footstool thing you discovered is really good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a long video too, let's go.
So he's already shown the tech to these guys.
Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright.
He's got a bunch of players that he basically previewed it and showed it to, and everyone's getting ready to watch it. Oh, they're looking at it now, basically.
That's...
Freaking Void's face. Okay, I can't play that whole song. Well, that's copyright music. That's going to get messed up. But Tweak, the Japanese players, everyone's saying that it's going to look so cool. It's going to advance the offensive metagame of Smash Ultimate, right? So he made a tweet where he was going to go live. And yeah, if you guys come to GimR's Twitch page, aka where he was supposed to launch it, this is the only thing that played for an hour and 10 minutes when it was supposed to broadcast. I don't know if I can play it all because of copyright purposes again, but you probably recognize this tone if you watch Cartoon Network.
We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab again. Oh no. Back to the lab.
This song played on repeat non-stop for an hour and 10 minutes with at least 20,000 viewers concurrently watching it all at the same time. And it was so hilarious. It has 169K total views of just this playing non-stop. And there were so many freaking memes that came from it. Absolutely hilarious. Anyway, despite all the memes and everything, GimR came on Twitter. He wasn't feeling too good about it. He said, I'm going to be brief. And he made a Google Docs. He didn't even do the tweet longer. He just did Google Docs. It reads, and it's really short. I'm going to keep this brief because I have to get a message out right now since all of you are waiting on me. Honestly, I'm not okay. I had a technical issue today when I was ironing out the final kinks of my presentation. I hyped this thing up so much and felt so much pressure that I made the wrong decision to try and put it back together with literally no time. It got to the point where I put the wait screen on my laptop and kept pushing myself until I finally accepted it. I'm really sorry for letting y'all down. I promise you this tech is awesome. If you're someone I showed this tech to, I ask that you please still keep it to yourself and give me time. I'm done for the night. I'm not going to look at social media. I'll get back to y'all with an update tomorrow. Again, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, that's the Super Smash Brothers and GimR tech thing that was going on. It was incredibly funny. All of the, if you were in the chat at the time, everyone is laughing, cracking up, right? Making all these jokes about how like they basically left time open to come watch this video to escape from their kids or escape from their parents or escape from their girlfriends or their boyfriends or whatever. Lots of memes came out of it. Some people were kind of legit honestly upset about it, but to be honest, like we don't care about those people, like who cares. But anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens when GimR actually comes out with the tech, if it is game changing, and yeah, I'll let you guys know. So Nintendo Chan and a bunch of you guys asked me to talk about this, said, bro, you got to talk about Charlie buying a Rocket League team. Charlie, aka the Moist Man himself, you guys don't know, as the owner of also Moist Esports, owns a bunch of players that from the Super Smash Brothers community, and I think he has some other players as well. Apparently, he's getting into Rocket League. I'm gonna watch this video intro that he made right here.
Humans have always asked, where do we come from? But the question we should be asking is, where will we go? Will we colonize Mars? Will we explore beyond our solar system? Moist Esports has a bigger dream. Winning a Rocket League World Championship.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't watch or play Rocket League. I'm pretty sure it's pretty popular. I don't know how big it is. They got FaZe Clan on there. It's got to be something. Team Queso. I don't know, but this is just not my bag, baby. But for those of you who it is your bag, I'm not knocking it. I'm extremely happy. Is there anything else at the end of the year? Is there any more, Charlie? Are we signing up? Moist Joyo, Moist Rise, and Most Vatira. All right, cool. So yeah, we got some pickups for Moist Esports for Team Rocket, or not Team Rocket, but Rocket League. All right, so Emerald and Live, you guys asked me to talk about this. Let me turn it down just so it doesn't get copyright. Everything's copyright straight music. Emerald said KSI is back to boxing. That's right, KSI himself. You guys know him from the UK, YouTuber, sings music. You know, Prime Drink with Logan Paul, all that jazz, bro. Apparently he's coming back to boxing. Finally, I forgot who he fought last time. Did he fight Logan Paul last time? Was that his last fight where he won? I can't remember if he did something before that. But he's coming back, Misfits Boxing. I think it says 08/27, August 27th. KSI is coming back. Apparently there's rumors that he's going to be fighting Alex Wasabi, the guy that beat Deji, his younger brother. So yeah, we'll see. I'll let you guys know who he's going to fight. But yeah, pretty exciting stuff for the boxing world and the YouTube world. So Captain Omni, Global Net, and a bunch of you guys asked me to give you guys a quick update on the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case. You guys have all heard about this. We've talked about it, and I've been giving you guys updates. The most biggest update recently after Johnny Depp has stepped down from actually being on the stand, and they put some other witnesses on the stand as well to testify. Amber Heard eventually has now become the person now to take the stand, and it's still not going really well for her. If you guys don't know, the case has been surrounding around the concept that Amber Heard is a pretty violent woman, and there's a lot of evidence and receipts that show it when it comes to like the voices, a lot of the confessions that have been made on there. She seems to be a very aggressive person that has put Johnny Depp in a situation where he's trying to escape violence. And ever since the update has happened with Amber Heard coming up onto the stand, everyone on the internet has been very, very anti Amber Heard. Everyone absolutely hates her. She's probably one of the most despised people in the world right now, and apparently her taking the stand did not change or fix anything. In fact, it probably made things worse. It sounds like once she did eventually get on the stand, a lot of people felt like the way that she was presenting wasn't the way that somebody who was fabricating and or lying about the things that she has been saying. A lot of people did not take what she had to say to heart. I believe she said things to the extent that Johnny Depp did SA on her, attacked her, hit her, threatened her, a lot of these things, really, really serious claims claims, but a lot of people are not buying it, especially like on Twitter and the internet community. They absolutely just despise her. Hashtags like Amber Heard is a liar and Amber Heard is a disgrace and all the hashtags that you can think of about Amber Heard and her just being a terrible person has basically been trending on Twitter. And on Twitter here, the top thing that you can read here, which says Amber Heard resumes testifying in the Johnny Depp defamation trial. Amber Heard is taking to the witness stand for the second consecutive day, so it's the second day, to describe the circumstances surrounding the first time she met her now ex-husband Johnny Depp. On Wednesday, Dr. Don Hughes, a forensic psychologist hired by Heard's team, testified that Depp suffered from obsessive jealousy issues towards her during her highly volatile relationship. Depp is suing Heard for $50 million over a 2018 Washington Post op-ed, which she wrote about her experience with domestic abuse. Heard has filed a $100 million defamation countersuit against Depp in 2020, which is ongoing. Anyway, just trigger warning for you guys in terms of like domestic abuse. Amber Heard said in a testimony on Thursday that Johnny Depp repeatedly punched her, adding, "I could just hear him say that he was going to kill me." Heard described her body going quiet after claiming Depp hit her over and over and over again. And I guess I'll play a little bit of clip of what she had to say about it, I guess, in case you guys haven't heard her talk.
He's punching me.
This was yesterday.
He's punching me repeatedly. And I don't remember even feeling the pain. I just remember the sound of Johnny's voice. He got next to my ear and he was screaming over and over and over again. Each time it sounded louder.
Okay, I'm just going to stop right there because that's already making me feel uncomfortable. If what she's saying is true, that's absolutely devastating and terrifying. But after Johnny Depp and all of the evidence that he's been releasing, I guess people are finding it hard to believe her. And now it's almost like a he say, she say kind of event. I think what's absent so far from Amber Heard's case is evidence, I suppose, and recordings or some kind of actual tangible thing that shows that this actually did occur. Johnny Depp has actual audio proof that Amber Heard has laid hands on him, but I don't think that Amber does, at least not at the moment. I haven't seen anything that's been brought up. Apparently also, I guess James Franco somehow got into the situation here. Amber Heard says drunk Johnny Depp attacked her over James Franco. Apparently Amber Heard was, I guess, cheating or sleeping with James Franco. James Franco was everywhere. I think, what happened to James Franco? Didn't he get accused of I don't know. He got accused of something really bad, like hiring younger actresses and then just basically sleeping with them or something to the extent of like that. And I think he had to go into some kind of rehabilitation thing for sex. What is it called? Being addicted to sex. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Just ignore what I just said. Okay. None of that makes sense, but you kind of know what I'm saying. Anyway, something bad happened with James Franco, but apparently he was tied into this whole thing with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Jesus Christ, man. This sounds toxic, dog. This sounds hella toxic. And it just keeps getting more and more wild, though. And it says, Amber Heard says Johnny Depp's jealousy towards James Franco was a nightmare. Here she is sneaking Franco into Johnny's home when he was out of town. Here's what more people are saying about it. These are like the top tweets. Someone said, I'm thankful Johnny Depp is even still alive at all. Amber Heard is one of the scariest women I've ever seen. This is her in between her trauma monologues. I guess this was a screen cap picture that they took from her. I don't know about that. In terms of like faces and stuff like that, some people have resting, bitch faces. Some people have faces. I wouldn't go that far to kind of like find an in-between segment in between things. She may be a pathological liar for sure, but I wouldn't go so far with like facial expressions, you know what I mean? And yeah, guys, it's kind of the update. Johnny Depp's attorneys calling Amber Heard's testimony the performance of her life, man. This thing is getting really, really nasty. It looks like Amber Heard is definitely, at least from the public opinion, it seems like the public opinion is on Johnny's side. Johnny does not feel like, despite him winning or losing, he feels like he has already lost. I believe he's already publicly stated, because this is going to tarnish him and stay with him forever, and is going to ruin his entire life and his reputation and career. He's not coming back to Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know if he's going to come back to Hollywood or acting. The other day I was at Sephora and I saw that the Dior Savage cologne. I saw him on there. So I mean, I don't know if that got taken down at one point in time in terms of him being like the model for it, but yeah, this is what's been happening so far. I think she's going to continue to take the stand, and there's going to be some more updates. It does not look good for Amber Heard, and eventually when this thing does end up and comes to a conclusion, or if there's any other big old evidences that pop up, I will let you guys know. It's a sad thing, but the entire world is watching this case right now, and whatever the verdict is going to be absolutely monumental for whatever side it ends up getting chosen. So Mamba, and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. Biggest shock of the day is definitely Kevin Samuels passing away. It started out as a rumor and has since been confirmed by close friends. Details about the cause of his passing have yet to be revealed, and it links to a tweet here that reads, Revolt Black News has learned that YouTube sensation and self-proclaimed relationship guru Kevin Samuels has passed away. He died at the age of 56. Now I'm going to be completely frank and completely real. I don't know who Kevin Samuels is personally. I have heard about Kevin Samuels. I heard that he's a controversial YouTuber figure who, I think he talks about the whole alpha, beta, sigma male thing. I don't want to speak incorrectly of someone who just passed away, but I do know that there's a lot of drama around him because a lot of people like him, but there's also an equally amount of people who completely dislike him based on the content that he talks about, which usually has to do with him talking about women. In fact, as I look right here, he's trending on Twitter with 144,000 tweets. Trying to look at the public opinion of Twitter, I guess. Kevin Samuels was a good dude who gave a lot of people solid advice. He got smeared for having a backbone and an opinion. He didn't back down to the mob. Rest in peace. This person said Kevin Samuels trying to figure out who let women in the 30s with 4 kids in his funeral. I think that's what I heard about him, saying something to the extent that women who are 35 and over, I think he made some bad statements about that, saying that they're not as valuable as women younger than 35. I believe that probably put a stain on his reputation. This person saying no logical man takes Kevin Samuels serious. This person said regardless of this Kevin Samuels news is true or not, you gotta be an evil MF to cheer for someone's death because you don't like some of the things that they've said. My boy Rage is up in here, said I opened Twitter to see a bunch of fat, broke, sad, N-words, bitches celebrating Kevin Samuels' death. Never watched the man, but the fact that the man's opinion hurt y'all that bad is crazy to me. He was a whole father. Condolences to his fam. Thurston Owens, checkmark guy, said Kevin Samuels has made a career off of shamelessly disgracing black women for profit. He emboldened the most toxic individuals to project tired and harmful narratives about black women. Dead or alive, what a disgraceful life to live. That's all I've got for that misogynist. Dang, Jesus Christ. But yeah, guys, that's Kevin Samuels passing away. Controversial YouTube star. I think he passed away from cardiac arrest. Self-proclaimed relationship guru and image consultant has reportedly died. Rest in peace. I don't know the guy, okay? And if he had terrible takes, then he had terrible takes. I mean, like, I'm not going to celebrate anyone passing away either. It's just, it's hard to celebrate a person's death unless that person is just mechanically like evil. I would hope that if I pass away and if I had some bad takes that you guys would be good to me. I'm not trying to compare myself to Kevin Samuels because I'm guessing that he said a lot more worse things, but I think at the end of the story, it is what it is, man. If people don't like a person and they die, then they're going to celebrate it. They're going to make fun of it. That's just how the world works now. Like I'm not here to sit here and be on top of a podium and tell you how people cannot feel, right? And if a certain person has made you feel completely terrible and they pass away and that brings you happiness, that's fine. That's you. That's all on you. I ain't going to change the way that you are. But I do feel like there is something about like someone passing away where it's like, hey, yo, look, I didn't like who you are, but I guess you're gone. Is what it is. Keep it moving. But all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you made it to the end, do me a favor. Just drop that like. It lets me know that you made it to the end of the video. Okay, it helps a lot if you would do that for me. Subscribe. Just make sure that you guys are subscribed. A lot of you guys watching are subscribed, but in case you are one of the few who have not, it'd be cool if you hit that button. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great weekend. I'm going to probably try to stream sometime really soon because I'm missing out on it, man, and I need to get it back in my life. Otherwise, man, I love y'all. I'll hit y'all up later. I'll keep you guys posted on some life updates as time goes by, and thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for listening, man. You guys take it easy. Be safe out on the streets, because them streets ain't safe. Brush your teeth, and be good to yourselves. I love y'all. All right, peace.